Alright, what's good YouTube? In today's video I'm gonna be showing you how to make a dark vintage boom bap beat from scratch in FL Studio. Let's go. Alright, so to start this off, I got this electric piano from Galaxy Instruments. It's a contact library. So we're just gonna go ahead and make a minor chord. For some tension, we add a note right here. That's the only chord I'm gonna use for this beat, and I'm doing this because if you're really going for that dark sound, you really gotta use less chords, and me just using this one chord gives me that dark energy just right away. So I'm just gonna get that and duplicate it over. Then I'm gonna get creative with this. I'm gonna clone this, then I'm gonna transpose them an octave up. Now I'm just gonna start randomly dragging these notes to where it sounds like I got something. So right now I just want to add some processing to this electric piano to make it sound a bit more interesting. I'm gonna go with this Rabbit tape emulation plugin. Then I'm gonna put some gross beat on here. I'm gonna add some Fruity Love filter. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and bounce this melody out. Alright, so now that it's in audio form, I can go ahead and do some audio manipulation. So first thing I'm gonna do is pitch it up in the sampler to like 500 cents, which is just 5 semitones. I've also put it on stretch mode right here so that whenever I try to change the tempo, which I will, it will not start stretching to some weird length. Then I'm gonna go ahead and stretch it to 16 bars like that, cause I want to speed up the tempo, and if I speed up the tempo right now, it will not sound great, bro. So let's hear how it sounds at the 16 bar mark. Yeah, that's the sound I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go ahead and raise the tempo to 178. Starting to hear the drums on this. Alright, so I found this vibraphone startup from digging in one of the kits I have of J Cactus. Here's how it sounds. So what I did is I chopped it up and only got certain parts that would fit with what I'm working with here. As far as the effects on the vibraphone, I had a compressor and a fruity phaser. Alright, so time for the bass. I'm not really doing nothing complicated. I just have one note playing at the start of each 4 bars. Then at the end of the 8th bar, I brought in this 808, which only plays again one note. Alright, now so time for the drums. I started off with this kick. I'm just using the classic boom bap bounce on the kick, which is where you have like a note kind of off grid and you bring the velocity down just to make it sound. And with the kick, I don't really want to say that it sounds weak, but it kind of sounds like it needed some texture, so I layered it with another kick. And this kick is not even playing the same notes as the main kick, which is what gives it like a unique bounce in that space that I left earlier on the first kick. Then for the hi-hat, simple 2-step. You really gotta mess with the velocities here to make them sound less robotic. Then I got this snare. But it sounded kinda weak, so I layered it with another one. Now it sounds more beefed up. I thank you so much for watching the video to the end. If you like the video, smash that like button, subscribe for more videos, and yeah, I'm gonna play the full thing right now. Peace out.